How's it going, everybody? So I'm just going to be doing an unboxing of my new welder that I picked up. I ordered it on Black Friday directly from Everlast's website. It's the Power i-MIG 200E. This is my first ever welder. I will be using it to be doing projects on my truck. So yeah, going forward I'll be able to do exhausts, things like that. So let's get this unboxing going. Here I'm using my Benchmade 940 to open up this box. Nice little knife. First thing I'll take out will be just like the accessories that come with it. As you'll see shortly, I'll pull everything out. So in this box is going to be the flow meter that comes with all the Everlast welders. As far as I know, these are pretty good units. Everyone says that they last a long time, so we'll see how well it does. Here's like an up close shot of it. The next thing I pull out is the provided gas hose that comes with it. It's nothing fancy, it's just a nice little gas hose. The top end right there, it goes directly into the back of the welder, and then the bottom one, that connects to the flow meter. And this machine is a dual voltage machine, so that's to run it on 110 volt. I do have 220 volt in my garage, so I will be running it on that. And this here is going to be the ground clamp. It does have that copper strip in the middle to make both sides conductive. The wiring on it seems a little thin and it's kind of short, so eventually I might get a longer one, but supposedly these are pretty universal. And then in this little bag, there's different size contact tips and the wrench to remove them. The 030 was installed in the MIG gun, and that's the size wire I got, so I just left it in there. And this is just a standard gun here. It says MIG 15 on there. It's nothing fancy, but just like the ground, this is a pretty universal connection. So if I need to upgrade, I can get a longer lead, or I can just do whatever I need to do. So here, I'll be taking the actual machine out of the box. This is the instruction manual. I haven't opened it, but I'll have to give that a read. It's pretty thin. Yeah, it's shipped with those styrofoam caps on the end, and then it's just wrapped in this plastic. I will say it did come nicely packaged, and the box was in perfect condition. It didn't look like there was any damage in shipping. Here I'm just showing the 220 plug. I did have to rewire the outlet in my garage because it was an older style, or a different style rather. But that was pretty easy. I just picked up an outlet at Home Depot, and the connections the wiring was all the same. Here's the front of the machine here. Just zoom in so you can get a better look. So it has the voltage knob and the wire feed speed knob. It's a basic machine. It doesn't have many functions, but it does have spool gun capabilities. But I won't be using that. Here you can see the inside of the machine. I picked up this machine because of the roller system. I hear a lot of the different brands will change that from cast aluminum to plastic, and it kind of wears out over time. So I figured this would be a pretty decent machine. I did pick up some wire for it already, and I put in a 11-pound spool. So I think that's about the biggest that you'll be able to fit in there. And here I'm just showing how you connect the 220 volt to make it a 110. It's just a connection that turns it into the smaller cord. So you can't, like, if you need to take this out somewhere that doesn't have 220, you will be able to. But I think I'm just going to be using this in my garage, so there's really no need for that. But it's there if you need it. Here I'm just taking some up close shots of the machine. As you can see, it's pretty simple. There's a light for when it's on, there's a temp light. Here's the back of the machine. It has all the ratings for the machine. See the fan back there, and that's where you put in the gas line. And here you can get a closer look at the roller assembly. It is cast aluminum. And then there's where you mount the spool. Like I said, there's not a huge amount of room in there, so an 11-pound spool will be like the biggest you can fit in there. And then here's just a picture of it. I will be starting some projects with it. I do want to 4-link the truck, build some exhaust, and who knows what else I'll be able to do. But this is, like I said, this is my first ever welder. I don't have any experience in welding, but I do have a lot of people that are helping me out. So hopefully I can figure this out and we'll get things done. I also wanted to let you guys know to go check out my friend, the Shed King. He's building it's actually a Hilux because he lives in Australia, but it has the same motor setup that I do, but his is fully built, and he makes his own intake manifolds and exhaust manifolds right now. So I'll just put in a clip here of him showing off some of the stuff, and you can see what he does. Make sure you guys go shoot him a subscription. He's really informative. He shows what he does and really well, and he's a great builder. So just go over there and subscribe. Thanks, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Shed King Project Mad 3OZ. It's finally started. I got it started today. You'll see in the clip after this. If anyone was follow me at the _shed_king on Instagram, you would have seen the video today that I posted up. Pretty damn exciting, and that was actually first. It started sort of second kick, so that was pretty good. There's tail shaft to go, diff oil, gearbox oil, and it's basically bleed the brakes and it's ready to drive, or test drive anyway. I'm really excited, really excited. But heaps to come. I've also I'm gonna let you guys know at the end of this video what I've got planned next for the next build. So stick around and yeah, enjoy the video.